What we've really seen come to pass is not only a growth in the number of homeless in our community, but also the things that are bringing them to that state of homelessness.
The economy is driving a lot of it. People who have foreclosed on their homes.
I own my own home. I lost it. I stole from everyone I came in encounter with. Prostitution, any way there was to get money. I have 3 kids and lost them too.
Women with children have continued to be, for probably the last 6 or 7 years, the fastest growing segment of the homeless population. It's people like you and me walking the streets every day, and in many instances, it's life or death.
I wanted to commit suicide. I actually did. I said, God, you gotta help me. I can't do this by myself. I had no family in there. Had no money. I couldn't call home. And I knew my kids were separated. And I said, God, you gotta help me.
The bad news is people are hurting, they're lonely, but the good news is we're right here on the corner of Broadway and Magnolia, as we've been since 1960, saying here is a place where you can see Isaiah 58 lived out, where the chains of injustice are loosed. We're not often the first place, but when people know there is no hope, there is nothing left, send them to KARM. People that come to KARM generally coming because whatever life has thrown at them, they're desperate.
I've slept in abandoned houses, cars, anywhere I could lay my head, in the snow, freezing snow.
Rescue is that initial response to whatever crisis you're facing. You've got an emergency on your hands. You need someone who can give you the immediate relief you need to get you out of the immediate danger that you're facing.
Rescue consists of 3 hot meals a day, shelter.
KARM provides those services that are absolutely essential to get a person out off the streets and begin the road to recovery.
We don't turn anyone away. We try to find a way, even if it's a new situation for us.
Once I've been plucked out of the sea, if I'm drowning, and they've got me on the ship, now they can begin to take that next step. And for us, it's bringing those relationships around that.
One of the things that it makes us really different, relationships are very big here.
Relationships are built, and they're the vehicle leading you towards restoration.
Through the efforts of our staff and volunteers working with our guests and consistently being there, it becomes almost like a family.
I had a cousin working here at KARM. She said, I got a culinary arts class opening up. I'm like, here I am in my 50s, what I look like going to school, you know. I said, but I have nowhere else to turn. So I got in the culinary arts class, and Miss Tracy kept telling me, Doris, you can do this. I'm like, she said, we're gonna have a test. I'm like, I can't pass a test. She gave me confidence and said, yes, you can do this.
There's nothing like sitting down and hearing them tell you their story and working together towards a goal, towards a plan to come out of the situation that they're in. So we become partners.
And I don't care who I talk to in KARM, from Mr. Bird all the way down to housekeeping. If you want them to pray with you, they would always stop and encourage you. When I wanted to give up, they wouldn't let me give up. They accepted me for who I was.
I believe that it's the relationships that give them the strength to move forward to restoration.
So without that, you can have a program and you can have a certificate, but you can still walk out bankrupt. Relationships make all the difference. Restoration is that piece that you will reclaim your life with your Creator, your community, and your family.
When I passed that test, I felt confidence building back up. And I'm like, God has got to be opening this door.
So when this restoration process begins, this person who has been broken in every facet now begins to see life reclaimed.
KARM opened the door and they gave me a start. It gave me a chance to pull myself out of that hole. I have a lot of regrets, But I gotta thank God, because where he brought me and where I am now, I know he had to carry me through all those trials I went through. He had to be carrying me because I couldn't have walked it. And everything Satan took from me, God has literally given it back to me. You know, I got confidence now. I believe in myself, and not only that, my kids believe in me. I got a home, I have a car, my kids are in the same house, I'm a new grandmother. I mean, every day it's like a blessing. You know, I can't make up for nothing that I did to them, but they trust me again, and I know they love me. They love me so much they won't get out. I won't let them though. I tell my daughter, you're not going anywhere. I got them all in the house again, and we're happy. Yeah.